Yo.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good. Malik Stevens.
Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you. Welcome to LA.
For
Everything
sure,
good?
man. It got better now.
I'm Mookie Betts, an outfielder for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
To the deep left center field, Mookie Betts, goodbye. Two-run shot.
Today, I'm going to meet Malik Stevens. He's a baseball player, Bethune-Cookman, and my man needs a car. So me and the people at Ford are going to make sure he gets one. Me and Malik, our interests align. You know, we want to help the people next to us. And so I'm just doing my part. You know, Malik is a very special kid. He's a really good baseball player. He wants to play with those that look like him, and so I want to help people that look like him as well. Let's go get Malik.
I'm Malik Stevens, and I am a baseball player at Bethune-Cookman University. I'm here, one, to represent me, but also represent PlayersTV, HBCU in general, where I'm from, what I bring to the table, who I am as a person, and everything that's got me up to this point. I actually started playing baseball at a younger age, around, I want to say 6 or 7. My first coach was Mike Gillespie, which his son is still one of my best friends to this day. But I started there, and I was just a young, athletic black kid. And baseball growing up was, and it still is this, but it was a predominantly white sport. So growing up from the age 6 to really now, I was usually always the only black kid on the team, and I got by with pure athleticism. So I like Jazz Chisholm, along with Mookie Betts as well. Mookie Betts is an idol. He's somebody you can look up to and say, that's a role model. He shows you how to be, you know, how to carry yourself, not only as a baseball player, but as a man. He shows baseball players and other athletes that, you know, your purpose as a man it will take you way farther than just your athletic ability. Going to an HBCU, it means culture, it means history, it means representing something bigger than yourself. So I felt like going to an HBCU, I felt like I had an opportunity to represent something bigger than myself and something very important to not only the culture of college, but the world.
What he wants to do in life is definitely something that's going to affect a lot of people. And so I want to help him with that. And you know, we're going to start with a car. Me and Ford are working with each other to help get Malik a car. This is the Ford Maverick, so hopefully that helps him out a little bit. But you know, I'm super excited to see him, man. Like I said, he's a really good kid, and I want to help him with his interests.
That Mookie Betts.
Yo.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good. Malik Stevens.
Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you. Welcome to LA.
For
Everything
sure,
good?
man. It got better now.
All right, man. You in my city now.
I'm in yours?
You in my
I'm in
city
your
now.
town?
Jump in the back.
All righty.
I'm your Uber for the day.
Oh, shoot.
Malik, man, what's been going on?
Nothing much. Just been chilling, you know.
Trying to stay out of trouble.
Trying my best, you know.
So with that being said, like, what other challenges have you faced, you know, being a brother in baseball?
Correct. Navigating this space, you know, growing up, playing a sport where you're not necessarily the majority. Right. You grow up always being an outcast within a game that you find love for, but you grow up without necessarily the best mentors when it comes to the game of baseball, like some of your other teammates may have. And that's always been a challenge for me.
I know you mentioned a mentorship earlier. You just mentioned it. So, you know, what are you looking to do with that? You know, do you want to be a mentor? What is your goal? Do you want to be in the big leagues? You know, what are your goals? Your aspirations?
Correct. My aspirations is to be an example. Not only within baseball, but as a man that comes from, you know, lower class or comes from lack of, you would say, opportunities. But I want to be an example for not only my friends, but for the African Americans or brothers, any man in general. It doesn't necessarily just have to be black, white, whatever color you are. Just an example to the world to show you that no matter what situations you're thrown into, no matter where you come from, you can still become somebody. But obviously my dreams are to play baseball. I never quit on that dream until, you know, the dream leaves me.
You're right, though. And, you know, I've had to lean on, you know, the CC Sabatias of the world,
right?
David Ortiz's of the world. And now, granted, it took all the way until I got to the big leagues before I really had a mentor in the baseball space. But, you know, I leaned a lot on my mom and dad, you know, as my mentors to kind of get me through, you know, life in general. You know, baseball is, you know, an outlet that we could use, but you know, it's really just being successful in life and whatever you're passionate about.
So you left straight out of high school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how was that adjustment?
I was 18 years old, never really left home.
Right.
And I got shipped off to Lowell, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Where I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
You know, you're in a hotel room and you got a roommate.
Right.
And you have no idea who it is.
Right.
You got to grow up fast. You got to be mature about it. You have to I think the number one thing that I would tell an 18-year-old is figure out if you really want to do it or not.
Right.
Do you really want to do it? Because if you really want to do it, then you'll make the decisions to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. If you're not making the decisions to achieve what you want to achieve, then you don't really want to do it.
Right.
You say you want to do it, but your actions and everything show that you really don't care that much about it. Come on, man, I got something for you.
Let's do it. Tools.
You got some tools. You know what it is.
That's right. Work bag. From an outfielder, I'm an outfielder myself. What are some tips you would give to some of the younger guys and myself as well to take their game to the next level?
I would say probably, it sounds backwards, but get good in the infield first.
Okay.
And that's for your feet.
Yeah.
Obviously learning some accuracy, making throws from like shortstop.
Right.
And whatnot. I think that's how I became a better outfielder.
So at the All-Star game, you wore a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What's that like?
Man, I seen that T-shirt. I feel like we could, as a whole, our culture could bring more culture to games in general, you know? And sometimes it sucks looking up in the stands and you're not really seeing people that look like you.
Yeah. Obviously,
we want everyone's support, but we, definitely want our people's support as well. All right, Malik, man, it's been fun.
Definitely.
Just want to thank you for
being
who you are, man. And on behalf of myself and Ford, now you drive a Ford Maverick, man. Yeah, this is yours.
That's me?
This is you right here.
The Mookie Mobile?
The Mookie. Now this is the Malik Mobile, baby.
Man, I couldn't thank you enough, man.
Of course, man.
I appreciate everything you're doing.
Yes, sir.
This is serious?
In real life, right?
Okay. Wow. I'm trying to make sense of how I'm feeling. I think that's the hardest part of today. It's like, you always think about these things in life, and you always know that, like, internally, no matter who you are, you always feel a sense of worth and value. And you know that even though some things might be hard, in life, when you keep faith, not only in yourself and the things you believe in, and God and the people that support you the most, sometimes you get caught in the moment to where you're starting to accept everything you start to believe in. And thanks to PlayersTV, and you can achieve anything you put your mind to. And when you keep your head up and you keep a smile on your face every day, no matter what you go through, no matter where you at in life, things get better. So yeah, shout out to Ford for this amazing, beautiful truck. Riding in it, you almost forget that you're riding in it. You just kind of floating, and it felt amazing. You know, most of my cars, they got a squeak or something, brake pad out or a little flat. So it was different. I was just floating. We were having a good conversation. And I mean, coming from where I come from, Willow Springs, I think we could get it a little dirty. Once we get it a little dirty, then it'll fit me. And I appreciate everything that's happened today and this week. It's been more than I expected, and I'm grateful. I appreciate it.